All right, so this is Molly, 1963 Case 430 gas. And let me turn off this fan because it's buzzing. So she's my first tractor, and she's tired. I got her. She was painted kind of nicely. Hydraulics were new. Tires were all new. Came with a snow blower and a snow moving shovel. She had very, very little power. I was able to clean up the carburetor a bit and gave her a little more power, but the engine is very, very tired, and that is seen by all the oil everywhere. First of all, here's the breather, the engine crankcase breather, and I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's lots of oil that just pours out of that in a mist form. And down here we have I suspended an oil pan or a bucket to be able to catch the oil that was leaking out into the flywheel compartment. As you may be able to see, it's got lots of oil in there. So that was a temporary fix, but regardless of that, I have oil that pours out here. I have oil that pours out there. I mean, old tractors, they're gonna drip a little bit of oil, but it's a little excessive. So we're going to be opening up the engine. I've never done this before, but there's very little information on the internet about it. I have a shop manual, which is also very limited information, because rebuilding the engines, the nice thing about tractors, when you rebuild the engines, the kit, I can get the kit from here for the tractor, and it's available with the piston heads, it's available with all the bearings, it's available with the sleeves, cylinder sleeves, which is very important. So you end up really with a brand new engine if you do it right. Now, when I open it up, I have no idea what the condition of other parts are. She seems to run okay. There's a little bit of a click, clack, clack when you're driving it. Could be something in the transmission, could be something totally different. I don't know. I'm hoping it's nothing major because I really like this tractor. It's very useful. It's all decked out with all kinds of different levers and everything so that I can go ahead and do all kinds of stuff. 3-point hitch in the back. It's got a PTO, that works great. It's got, as you can see here, it has hydraulic outlet here, hydraulic outlet here. They're good for small cylinders. It's not a high output one. I made a wood splitter, and I had to put it on the outlet for the bucket for it to be strong enough, but it works great. One day maybe I'll show that to you. What I have done on this so far is redid all the wiring. I ripped out all the wiring. I put new wiring. I put a new light on the back. Was my first welding job. I won't show it to you because it's a little sad, but I've gotten better. I put a little marker light on the back here. I put another light on the front here. That allows me to see a bit more in the winter when it's dark and I want to do snow removal. So this year, right now, we're talking December. And so she's not going to be doing snow removal this year. She's going to be getting a rebuilt engine this year. And obviously on other episodes, I'll show you the big brother, Morris. And Morris is going to be doing the snow removal this year. I'm going to try to do with a blade. Not sure how successful it's going to be, but we'll find out. So that's it. My father is going to come in and help me. First step is to take off all the hydraulics, all the arms for the shovel and everything. It's going to be a challenge in itself. I do have a chain block here to help us lift the stuff up. It's going to be heavy, but we'll get it up out of the way so that we can work on the engine. From what I can tell, I'm going to actually have to split the engine from the transmission because I have leaky seals in there. I'm going to have to absolutely do it. And so that in itself is going to be a challenge. As I said, I've never done this before. And I'm doing it more for all of you out there who have tractors, maybe some of you have cases and want to take over or take on this challenge of rebuilding the engine. There is one site out there which I'll mention at one point when I remember it. Site for tractors and do a lot of rebuild. It's a professional site. They sell parts and everything, and but they don't deal with case at all. So this is going to be for all of you out there who have a case 430 or something similar. All right, so enjoy the show.